All right, so we're getting down to the end of our sessions. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you that split. So I'm going to show you that real quick, and then I'm going to show you the inbox and how to get that to work in your favor or in your inspector's favors. So for right now, let's just do this. So what we're going to do is, this is just a split function in Excel, and you just highlight this one right here. Go over to data and text to column. Now, the reason you're going to want to do this in a lot of different spreadsheets is because you're going to have wonky things happen. Like there's this funny back forward slash here, and we're very consistent about putting that in. If there's maybe two names, the company name and then also the name of the smaller business. So, and then there's things like ands that maybe you don't want. It's whatever you want to put in here and split these apart. So you can highlight that. Hit, so we're in data at the top, and then hit this text to columns. And you can do two different ways. You can do the delineated or you can do the fixed width. Fixed width is great if you have a part number and you know that part number is the same all the way down. You can come in here. If you say next, you can, say that you needed 5 characters. See how these other ones are kind of being split apart. That's because I touched a few things in the original text. But say you only have 5 characters and then you want to separate those, you can use this version here. But we want to actually use the limited. And then what we're going to do is they give you a lot of options that most people use, like spaces. You can always break those apart with spaces. We're going to use that backslash. And you can see how it creates a line over here. That's because it's finding all the backslashes. Let's see here. Let me pull this down. There we go. And you can see where the backslashes are. You can hit the next. And what this is going to do is this is going to overwrite the first column. I don't like it to overwrite the first column. I actually want it to go to the second column because I want to keep the first column. So in this destination, just put a B in there because that's going to be your second column, and hit finish. And it says there's already text in there because I had the word split. That's okay. And now what you have is you have all this information split up, because sometimes what you might want to do is you might want to come in here and sort. Oops, let me unsort that. Okay, I haven't sorted this before. So I can go in here to this sort button, and it's going to give me some choices. I like to use this as the headers, and then come over here and type in what you want to sort on. We want to sort on that C column because maybe we want to keep these and overwrite that, that umbrella corporation. So you can say copy and paste. So that's where you would use that going forward. There's so many different cool Excel things. Those are my favorites. So from the last week, we did filter and sort, concatenate, trim, and VLOOKUP. And this week we're adding on the split. So does anybody have any questions so far? Some of you have asked how you could work with me. So I've come up with a few ways that we can work together. First off, if you are a Survey123 Padawan Academy student, I do have a 1-hour block of time for $60. This is done in the mornings between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I also have a VIP day, which can be between 4 and 8 hours. And those are usually for team setting, corporations, things like that, where you have proprietary data and you can't be in a group setting. I have Padawan Mastermind. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on one complete project. The way that this is going to flow is that I'm going to send you your introductory email. And in that email, it's going to have the Excel file for our homework. I'm going to give you a video that shows you exactly what to do. It's going to be easy. Then what I want to do is meet with you for 30-minute increments throughout the month. And what we're going to do is we're going to build on all of that. I'm going to talk you through where some of those hurdles are. And then we're going to start working through the feature report, because feature reports are sometimes persnickety. And if you've done images and you just can't figure out where those backslashes go, this is for you, because I understand why it's working the way it's working, and it doesn't show you when you export that template quite the way that it wants you to use it. So going forward, you're going to get all of that information for a complete project. We might get into dashboards or web app builder or experience builder. I hope you join us, because this is going to be worth so much more than just the cost of getting in the door.